G'day guys, how are we all? Hope everyone's having a good night. We're here for our Thursday triple year. Got a mini to close this one, guys. It's the same format as the last one. It's 20 spots, top 7, but first we'll get 3 spots, second we'll get 2 spots, and third through to 7th we'll get a spot each. We'll run that one. All right, there's our names. 7 times. Good luck, everyone. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and lucky number 7. 7 times. Hayden, you've got yourself 3 spots. Robert, you've got yourself 2. And Stephen, Ferret, Mitchell, Joel, and Isaac have also got yourself a spot in the main as well. Congrats, guys. Just put your names in quickly. Right, then we'll run the teams. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and lastly, number 7. 7 times. We've got the Cavs down the bottom and the Lakers up the top. Bring this across. Go, Grant, you've got the Lakers, and Nathan with the Raptors and Bucks, Coben with the Suns, Hayden with the Magic and Rockets, Cameron with the Warriors, Matt with the Wiz, Joel with the Nets, Nathan with the Sixers, Joel with the Jazz, Charlotte with the Nugs, Joel Motley with the Pels, Nick with the Thunder, Hayden with the Wolves, Robert with the Heat, Charlotte with the Bulls, Robert with the Grizz, Ferrat with the Hornets, Stephen with the Celtics, Isaac with the Kings, Lucan with the Clippers, Ferrat with the Hawks, Amy with the Spurs, Mitchell with the Blazers, Joel with the Knicks, Lucan with the Pacers, Isaac with the Pistons, Lachlan with the Mavs, and Matt with the Cavs. Teams are now going in the comments, guys. If we missed out, just sing out as always. Right, done. Let's get stuck in. We'll start with Optic. Get myself a bit of room here. That there. There we go. Right, good luck, everyone. We've got LaMarcus Aldridge for the Spurs, Jalen Smith for the Suns, we've got Express Lane Chris Paul for the Suns, and Pink Fred VanVleet for the Raps. I'll try and get through this as fast as possible, guys. I know a big Punt Hub MJ Trading Cards collab is on at 9. So if you want to go check it out. Rudy Gobert for the Jazz, Darius Garland for the Cavs. We've got a Winner Stays Jason Kidd for the Mavs, and a pink Goran Dragic for the Heat. Got Laurie Markkinen for the Bulls, CJ Ellaby for the Blazers. Got a silver My House Steph Curry for the Warriors. It's nice. And a pink Onyeka Okongwu for the Hawks. Got Spencer Dinwiddie for the Nets. Bogdan Bogdanovic for the Hawks. Got a purple winner stays Tim Duncan for the Spurs. And a pink Eric Bledsoe for the Pels. Josh Richardson for the Mavs. Precious Achiuwa for the Heat. Got a silver DeAndre Hunter for the Hawks. And a pink Jrue Holiday for the Bucks. Hey Brad, how are we? Hope you're having a good evening, sir. Got Keldon Johnson for the Spurs. John Collins for the Hawks. Got T-321 Joel Embiid for the Sixers. And a pink Markelle Fultz for the Magic. Got Dante DiVincenzo for the Bucks. Desmond Bane for the Grizz. Got a My House Russell Westbrook for the Wiz. And a pink rookie Saban Lee. So Jag a spot, Brad. Let's have a look. You didn't, unfortunately. Sorry about that one, Brad. Is the Punhub one still breaking on the page in 5 minutes, or will it be delayed till after this? No, Shannon. Tom is doing the Punhub one, so if you go into the Punhub page, it'll be up there. Cody Zeller for the Hornets. Daniel House Jr. for the Rockets. We've got Air Defense, AD for the Lakers. And a pink Rui for the Wiz. No worries, Shannon. Got Lonnie Walker the fourth for the Spurs. Isaac Okoro for the Cavs. Got a hollow splash D'Angelo Russell for the Wolves. And Davis Bertans for the Wiz. Zion for the Pels. PJ Washington Jr. for the Hornets. Got a purple Express Lane Luka for the Mavs. That's nice. And a pink Carmelo Anthony for the Blazers. Right, so we'll do Contenders Blaster. Got Jrue Holiday for the Bucks. Gary Trent Jr. for the Raps. Killian Hayes for the Pistons. Zion for the Pels. De'Aaron Fox for the Kings. Markelle Fultz for the Magic. Ooh, got a patch on the first card. We've got Usman Garuba, draft class for the Rockets. And what's that patch? It's Josh Giddey, rookie ticket patch for OKC. It's a nice hit. And Markelle Fultz again. Got Kyrie for the Nets. Pascal Siakam for the Raptors. Jeremy Grant for the Pistons. Zach LaVine for the Bulls. Trae Young for the Hawks. LeBron James for the Lakers. We've got a red game ticket, DeJounte Murray for the Spurs, and international ticket, Tony Kukoc for the Bulls. Got Klay Thompson for the Warriors, Ben Simmons for the Sixers, TJ Warren for the Pacers, Aaron Gordon for the Nets, Gordon Hayward for the Hornets, Giannis for the Bucks, Mike Conley for the Jazz, and game night ticket, Nikola Jokic for the Nuggies. Got James Wiseman for the Warriors, Tobias Harris for the Sixers, Brandon Ingram for the Pels, Ja Morant for the Grizz, Rudy Gobert for the Jazz, got DeAndre Ayton for the Suns, Eric Bledsoe for the Clippers, and Kai Jones, 2021 draft class for the Hornets. Got Derek White for the Spurs, Seth Curry for the Sixers, Karl Anthony Towns for the Wolves, AD for the Lakers, Damian Lillard for the Blazers, Colin Sexton for the Cavs, Jason Tatum for the Celtics, and for the Kings, Vlade Divac. International ticket. He was the guy responsible for taking Marvin Bagley III over Luka Doncic, and he stuck to it as well. Prism. Got Alex Caruso for the Lakers, Cody Zeller for the Hornets, Chris Dunn for the Bulls, Steve Adams for the Thunder. Got a red cracked ice of Buddy Hield for the Kings, OG Anunoby for the Raptors. Got a silver Larry Nance Jr. for the Cavs. Got sophomore stars Kobe White for the Bulls, Avery Bradley for the Lakers, and Precious Achiuwa for the Heat. Got D'Anthony Melton for the Grizz, Dwight Powell for the Mavs, Wesley Matthews for the Bucks, Jaren Jackson Jr. for the Grizz, Derek White for the Spurs, Thomas Bryant for the Wiz. Got a rookie, it's Nick Richards for the Hornets. Got Dominance Kemba for the Celtics, Devin Vassell for the Spurs, and Caleb Martin for the Hornets. Got Ersan Ilyasova for the Bucks, Marcus Smart for the Celtics, Thomas Satoransky for the Bulls, Patrick Beverley for the Clippers, red cracked ice Vince Carter for the Raptors, Tim Hardaway Jr. for the Mavs. Got a silver rookie again. Will MJ be broadcasting the Punt Hub break too? No, Willem. It is only on the Punt Hub Facebook page. Yep, Nick Richards, silver for the Hornets. Kira Lewis Jr., emergent for the Pels. Harry Giles III for the Kings. And Denny Avdia for the Wiz. So yeah, Tom, the NFL guy, is doing that on the Punt Hub page, and I am here on the MJ page. Got Derek Jones Jr. for the Heat, De'Aaron Fox for the Kings, Terrence Davis for the Raptors, Josh Okogie for the Wolves. Got these Hornets rookies that aren't LaMelo. Grant Rilla, red cracked ice for the Hornets. Steph Curry for the Warriors. It's a bit better. Got a silver Aaron Holiday for the Pacers. Precious Achiuwa, instant impact for the Heat. Russell Westbrook for the Rockets. And Marc Gasol for the Raptors. Got Dylan Brooks for the Grizz, Bogdan Bogdanovic for the Kings, Frank Ntilikina for the Knicks, Mitch Robb for the Knicks. Got a red cracked dice, Harrison Barnes for the Kings. Obi Toppin, red cracked dice. There we go. That's a bit better. Got a silver Pascal Siakam for the Raptors. Dwayne Wade, Team USA, going to the Heat. Alexei Pokusevski for the Thunder. And Andre Drummond for the Cavs. Got Eric Gordon for the Rockets, Nikola Vucevic for the Magic, Troy Brown Jr. for the Wiz, Lou Williams for the Clippers, and a red cracked ice Marquise Chris for the Warriors, Will Barton for the Nugs, Wendell Carter Jr. for the Bulls, got Dominance Zion for the Pels, Daniel Toro for the Clippers, and CJ McCollum for the Blazers. Mosaic. Got John Wall for the Rockets, Nemanja Bjelica for the Heat, Ivan Fournier for the Celtics, Jakob Poeltl for the Spurs, Tyrese Maxey National Pride for the Sixers. KD, Finals MVPs for the Warriors. Got a yellow Rob Covington for the Blazers. And Jam Masters Zion for the Pels. Got Rajon Rondo for the Clippers. PJ Tucker for the Bucks. D'Angelo Russell for the Wolves. Chris Middleton for the Bucks. Cole Anthony, NBA debut for the Magic. Obi Toppin for the Knicks. Got a yellow rookie Aaron Nesmith for the Celtics. And a holo Serge Ibaka for the Clippers. Got Paul Millsap for the Nugs. Marcus Smart for the Celtics. Eric Gordon for the Rockets. Tristan Thompson for the Celtics. Tony Parker, all-time greats for the Spurs. Precious Achiuwa for the Heat. Got a yellow Giannis for the Bucks. It's nice. And bang, Paul Pierce for the Wizards. As a Celtics fan, it's still weird thinking of Paul Pierce as a Wizards player. Got Fred VanVleet for the Raps. Domantas Sabonis for the Pacers. Mitchell Robinson for the Knicks. Gary Trent Jr. for the Raptors. Tyrese Maxey, NBA debut for the Sixers. Peyton Pritchard for the Celtics. Got a yellow Terrence Ross for the Magic. And a silver Derrick Jones Jr. for the Blazers. Got Tyus Jones for the Grizz. Jaren Jackson Jr. for the Grizz. Tobias Harris for the Sixers. Kyle Anderson for the Grizz. Steph Curry, National Pride for the Warriors. James Wiseman for the Warriors. Got a yellow James Harden, National Pride for the Nets. And Hall of Fame Larry Bird for the Celtics. Got Jamal Murray for the Nugs. Kent Bazemore for the Warriors. Mikal Bridges for the Suns. Dennis Schroeder for the Lakers. Steve Nash, all-time greats for the Suns. Kerry Lewis Jr. for the Pels. Got a yellow Lonzo Ball for the Pels. And a mosaic for the Thunder, Darius Bazley. Got Jordan Clarkson for the Jazz. Ivica Zubac for the Clippers. Darius Bazley for OKC. Luke Kennard for the Clippers. Emmanuel Quickley, NBA debut for the Knicks. Reggie Perry for the Nets. Got a yellow Al Horford for OKC. And Elevate Zion for the Pels. Got Alfred Payton for the Knicks. Ben McLemore for the Lakers. Ben Simmons for the Sixers. Malik Beasley for the Wolves. Russell Westbrook, National Pride for the Wiz. Jamias Ramsey for the Kings. Got a yellow Dirk Nowitzki, Finals MVPs for the Mavs. And will to win Nikola Vucevic for the Bulls. Right. Prism Retail 1920. Got Emmanuel Mudiay for the Jazz. Josh Hart for the Pels. We've got a green in the first one. We've got Wendell Carter Jr. for the Bulls. And a green is for the Pelicans. Come on, come on. Derek Favors. Got LaMarcus Aldridge for the Spurs. Jalen McDaniels for the Hornets. Got a silver for the Grizz, Jake Carrera. And Clyde Drexler for the Blazers. Got Rui for the Wiz. Oh, we've got our auto. Got Justin Jackson for the Mavs. We've got a Ruby Wave Yusuf Nurkic for the Blazers. And what's that auto? It's for the Bulls. It's Otto Porter Jr. Penmanship. It's not too bad. It's better than the Bowls we've been getting lately. Let's just saying, what do you mean, Jamie? What's going on? Aaron Gordon for the Magic. Austin Rivers for the Rockets. We've got Dominance, Jamal Murray for the Nugs, and Dwayne Dedman for the Kings. We've got Dion Waiters for the Heat, Dylan Windler for the Cavs, Emergent Rui for the Wiz, and Langston Galloway for the Pistons. Got Alfonso McKinney for the Warriors, Jay Crowder for the Grizz. Got a silver for the Wolves, KG. It's nice. And Radonis Kurucs for the Nets. Got Donovan Mitchell for the Jazz, DeAndre Hunter for the Hawks. We've got Dominance, Kyrie for the it's for the Nets, sorry. And Kristaps for the Mavs. Got SGA for OKC, Klay Thompson for the Warriors. Got PJ Washington Jr. for the Hornets, and Vince Carter for the Hawks. Got Dennis Smith Jr. for the Knicks, Grant Williams for the Celtics. Got a green Jackson Hayes, rookie for the Pels. It's nice. And Josh Jackson for the Grizz. Got Jaren Jackson Jr. for the Grizz, JaVale McGee for the Lakers, Mitchell Robinson for the Knicks, and Spencer Dinwiddie for the Nets. Got Markel Fultz for the Magic, Bol for the Nugs. We've got a Ruby behind Bol, Allen Iverson for the Sixers, and our Ruby is for the Wolves, Jarrett Culver, rookie. That's right, they're not the biggest of rookies, but at least we're getting variant ones. Yusuf Nurkic for the Blazers, Lonzo Ball for the Pelicans. Got Kobe Bryant, NBA finalist for the Lakers, and Otto Porter Jr. for the Bulls. Got Kevin Knox II for the Knicks, Terrence Mann for the Clippers, Emergent Goga Badadze for the Pacers, and Ray Allen for the Heat. Got PJ Tucker for the Rockets, Cam Reddish for the Hawks. Got a silver DeAndre Hunter for the Hawks. That's nice. And Denzel Valentine for the Bulls. Got DeMar DeRozan for the Spurs, Wesley Matthews for the Bucks. We've got Emergent Jackson Hayes for the Pels, and Grant Hill for the Pistons. We've got Mo Bamba for the Magic. Excuse me. Mafundo Kubengeli for the Clippers. Got a silver Romeo Langford instant impact for the Celtics, and Dwight Powell for the Mavs. Got Kawhi Leonard for the Clippers, TJ Warren for the Pacers, Alex Len for the Hawks, and our green is for the Pistons, Andre Drummond. Got James Harden for the Rockets, Quindary Witherspoon for the Spurs, got a silver for the Bulls, Scottie Pippen, and Reggie Jackson for the Pistons. Got Jeff Teague for the Wolves, DeAndre Jordan for the Nets, Mike Scott for the Sixers, and our Ruby is for the Mavs, So Luca, come on, Luca. Tim Hardaway Jr. Got Danilo Gallinari for the Thunder, Kyrie for the Nets, got Dominance AD for the Lakers, and Shaq for the Lakers. Got Alonzo Trier for the Knicks, KD for the Nets, got Chuma Okeke Instant Impact for the Magic, and Kevin Huerter for the Hawks. Got Avery Bradley for the Lakers, Ty Jerome for the Suns, got a silver Rudy Gay for the Spurs, and Blake Griffin for the Pistons. 2 packs to go. And bring it home with some Court Kings hobby. Got Jonathan Isaac for the Magic, Seth Curry for the Mavs, got Emergent Dylan Windler for the Cavs, and Joe Harris for the Nets. Got Giannis for the Bucks, Isaiah Roby for the Mavs, got Get Hyped, Damian Lillard for the Blazers, and Yao Ming for the Rockets. Right, Court Kings hobby. It's been pretty good to us lately, so hopefully that continues. Still looking to pull my first Les Cinq Poubelle. A paper spot in the punt home break. Asked to join the group yesterday. Okay, that's out of my hands, Willem. Tom was handling it. Let me. Oh, he's going to be live. I'll see what I can do, Willem. We've got Darius Garland for the Cavs, Jaylen Brown for the Celtics, Karis LeVert for the Cavs. Got Corey Kispert for the Wiz. And also Corey Kispert level 2, level 1 and level 2. Yeah, I had the same thing as well, Willem, actually, because I wasn't a member either. So it took them a while to accept me. So I'll see what I can do, mate. And Jalen Suggs, works in progress. This will be numbered to 149, 85 of 149. Got another works in progress. It's Day'Ron Sharpe for the Nets, and for the Celtics, Maestros, Jason Tatum. How good was he today? How good were the Celtics today? 2-1. 2 wins away from Banner 18. Rookie expression, Brandon Boston Jr. for the Clippers. And our auto is it's Miles McBride for the Knicks. And that is to 49, 24 of 49. Nice lower numbered one. Going out to the Knicks. That is us, guys. That is it. Thank you for joining me. There is a 5-box MJ Blue Diamond break up at the moment, along with a mini, and we are also doing a 15-spot Mosaic Hobby and Mosaic Fast break. 15 spots, 2 teams each, chasing gold discos, all those other sorts of discos in the fast break, and all the low-numbered cards in the hobby. You get the nebulas and stuff in those. We pulled a gold Anthony Edwards rookie the other day in the fast break to 10, and that's sold for, it's up for sale at the moment. I think it's got about $2,000 on it, so you can get some big cards in these. So go jump in those. We'll chuck a mini up for that one shortly. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. We'll see you shortly for the next one.